that I have opened my hands to at least maybe 70% of the ones that I met. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as That Mom of 5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So today I'm not really happy bringing this video with you, but I would say this video is particularly geared towards Nigerians abroad, towards our Japa counterparts. So I came across this post from Linda Ikeji this morning and it kind of like gripped me in a very not so happy way, hence the grim face. So I'm going to pop the message somewhere here so you can read it. So it says, it was a message from a guy from Twitter. It says, sad to say my brother is on this list. Ifejura Chukwu's body is yet to be conveyed back to his home country. Like my dad said, if the country is good, tell me why we would have to go fend in another man's land. So I believe this was from a post from a lady called Ibirunke Khadija. I'm going to pop her post here. So she popped up a post to say, so we have 3 bodies of promising young Nigerians in the UK waiting to be buried. All arrived less than 2 years ago. I lost it on Monday when I got called to the hospital for another in HDU. I saw him yesterday. Nigeria must work. If you've been here longer, please support the new ones. Assist them with transition. It's not easy to the new Japa. Don't joke with your health. Monitor your blood pressure and take breaks as necessary. Use supplements. Life abroad is a marathon, not sprint. Pray along and stay humble. Stress kills, overworking kills. Join a community. Ask for help. Arrogance destroys. Take it easy on yourselves. You will reach your target eventually. Live to enjoy your hard work. So obviously the post that linked that KG please was about a young Nigerian PhD doctor. I think Glasgow Caledonia posted about it last year. Actually, I didn't see that post. If I saw it, I would have spoken about it. So it was about a Nigerian. It says Nigerian PhD student dies in the UK. I'll pop the post up here as well. A Nigerian physiotherapist and PhD student Chukwudi Ogbueche Ifejiro has died in the United Kingdom. His brother Dede Umaya disclosed this on Wednesday, which was yesterday, January 24, 2024, following reports about another Nigerian, Said Wahab. So another Nigerian died a day after he arrived in the UK, who died 24 hours after arriving in the UK for his postgraduate studies. So this is a very sad news. Sad news. And to note that, especially the Wahib one, who died 24 hours after arriving in the UK, I know there's a lot of things going on in Nigeria right now. You know, there's so many incidences, kidnappings, ritual killings, like so many injustices going on in Nigeria right now. And as a Nigerian, I'm not proud to say I am from Nigeria, but I must say I am from Nigeria and I'm not happy with the things going on right now at the moment. So hence why I am Team Japa if you have the funds for it. So, and I've always said on my channel, like, you know, I've met multiple people who have Japa into the UK, especially to Glasgow, and I'm happy to say that I have opened my hands to at least maybe 70% of the ones that I met. I shared about someone maybe 2 years ago that I met who contacted me. I went to her, met her, cooked, met her husband, and I'm happy to say today they are doing both fine. They don't have a baby girl. They are doing absolutely fine. So I'm not doing this because I want praises. I'm not doing this because I want them to give me some sort of favor. I'm not doing it because I want something back from them. This just goes to show that, this message is practically for Nigerians abroad. You could be in Glasgow, you could be anywhere in the United Kingdom. If you have the chance, if you have the things or the requirement or something to support new Japas in your community, please do it. It might just be a phone call. It might just be someone, obviously someone who has traveled from Nigeria to the UK. They've gone through a lot of stress getting their passport ready. Some of them maybe through the work route, some of them through the care route, some of them through the student route. They've also to get their visa, they've also to get money to come here, and some of them might not even have accommodation for themselves to get into, and some of them might have been promised an accommodation only for them to arrive, and whoever promised them accommodation has failed them. So if peradventure you meet any of them, please, I am actually pleading on behalf of the new Japas that are just coming in, and for those who are going to be coming in the future, if you have been in the abroad for a very long time, please render support to these people. Please render support to them. You don't necessarily have to give them money. And even if it's money that you have, maybe to lodge them in an hotel for a night till they're able to find their way, or even to a B&B for the night, if it's something you can afford, willingly do it. You're not doing it because you feel you are big, but you're doing it because if you do favor, you receive favor. And look at the life of this young one, especially the one that died 24 hours after. It might have had some underlying health conditions that he was not even aware of, or it could have even been the stress, the over-excitement that is now in the UK that actually caused him to lose his life. But what this video is all about is that please endeavor to support and help new Japas that you might meet. They might be Japaing from Nigeria, wherever they are Japaing, as long as they are new, because those who are just Japa, like I said, the Japa system is stressful. It's not easy to leave your family back home and abroad to come into a new country where you don't know what the next 24 hours holds for you. So in essence, what I'm saying is that if you meet someone who's just Japa, they might not have an accommodation. You might just be that contact they want. It might just be a phone call to somebody whom you know that has a flat to rent, you know. So if you have a friend who has a flat and you know somebody who is sleeping rough and is a Japa and they have a job, you can just help them, put them in a contact so they could rent a flat and then have somewhere of their own to stay. You might just have a contact of somebody who is able to offer them a job or a cash at hand job. I know this is not always supported, but there are some companies, organizations here in the UK and in Glasgow that actually employs people and they give them cash at hand. You might just have the contact of such organizations. It's not bad if you share such details with those who are Japa but need instant job in order to be able to source for themselves. It might just be you've got a spare blanket at home that you think, oh, this blanket, I'm not using it, somebody else might need it. If you see them, please give it out. You might have a fridge that you're not using that is just there gathering dust, and you know of somebody, or you read in the community to say, oh, so person needs this, or so family needs it. You know, it's worth it. There's so many Facebook pages whereby they're asking for utensils or things that you don't need that other families who have just arrived in UK might be been able to benefit. If you have such, feel free to give that away. You're just, you know, it takes somebody to implement a change, in as much as we want change to happen in Nigeria. When we see ourselves in where we are right now, pay it forward. You are meeting a Nigerian and you know they will need something and you have that something which you're not using. It costs you nothing to pass it across. So what I'm saying in essence is this, that we should be good to our Japas. Let us help them settle, because like I said, it's not easy living back home in Nigeria to come to a new country that you don't know anybody. It's going to be a struggle. I've been through it before and I know how it feels. Like I said, I've been here for 18 years. I've been through every journey. So there's no also that any new Japa wants to tell me that I don't know about. So hence why I'm here with this video pleading, if you're a Nigerian abroad, please open your doors, open your hands, give what you could to help other people settle. You don't necessarily have to do it because you're expecting something from them, but do it because you also will have a life. You'll be living in this country at some point that, you know, obviously you're going to have kids, your kids are going to travel, your kids are going to be going everywhere, or your kids will be continuing with their own lives, but then you want them to meet somebody who will be able to look out for them and care for them. And also, please to the new Japa people, do not close your mouth. If you need anything, we are generation of social media now. If you need something, don't allow pride, don't allow being shy stop you from reaching out to somebody maybe that person is in your city and you see something on their page that you think you will benefit from. Feel free to DM them and say, oh, know what, I'm lacking this, do you mind if I can have this? If you contact them, for me, if you contact me or you see something on my page or you think you're needing and I'm saying I don't want it or I don't need it anymore, if you think it's useful for you, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to give it out. So please reach out, like ask for help, join any community you can find. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Nigerian community. If it's a Nigerian community you find, feel free to join that community. And as new Japas as well, if you find a church, you don't necessarily have to be for me, when I came into the UK, I was as an Anglican, but when I came into the UK, there was no Anglican church. I found myself, I've been to Redeem, I've been to Catholic before eventually I settled down in MFM. So you can join any congregation, and nowadays most churches are trying their best for those who have emigrated into the UK from their own country. So feel free to reach out and ask for help. Feel free to join any community that is within the city or area you find yourself, and also take your health seriously. Everything is not about work. Within a week, you have your working days and you will have your resting days. There's nothing bad in taking over time, but when you start to feel otherwise, please feel free to check your health. And also, I know it's kind of like difficult right now to get an appointment with your GP. I know Boots, the bigger Boots supermarkets, they have a kiosk whereby you can maybe put £1 or £2. It's to check your blood pressure for you, it's to check your blood sugar, it's to check your weight, it's to tell you your BMI, and from there you'll be able to figure out if you need to go see your GP, and that will help you at least chase your appointment with your GP. And also, as a nurse myself, I'm going to say this: most of us ignore our, your blood pressure. You need to check your blood pressure every time, maybe once a week or twice a week. Anything below 100, if you are young and fit, you should be between 120 and 140, or maybe slightly below 120. If you are falling below 89, or if you're falling below 90 systolically, you need to see your GP. And if your blood pressure is rising to about 170, 190 into the 200, you need to see your GP ASAP. Don't wait till you start to see the effect of whatever condition you are suffering from before you seek help. So please be very, very, like, let your care be intentional. Let your self-care, your health be intentional. Don't keep quiet. Like I said, buy this BP that you can use at home. If I find a picture, I'll post it somewhere. I have one at home myself. Check your blood pressure at least once a week. Check your blood sugar at least once a week. Eat healthy food, cook. There's no harm if you have enough money, you can eat out once in a while, but ensure that you are cooking, because I believe if you cook, it helps you save money. So all of these things, I hope those of us who are new in the UK, please, I hope this video reach you and you take heed of what I've said. And for those of us who have been in the UK for a very, very long time, please help those who are just japaing to the UK to settle down. Like I said, you don't have to give them money. You might just be the link they need in order to be able to settle and have a balanced settlement in the UK. So guys, feel free to share your opinion in the comment section if you think what I've said makes sense, and how in your own little way are you helping other people who have Japa into the UK to settle down. If you know any other means of helping them settle as well, please leave it in the comment section. And also try and reach out to people. If they reach out to you, you might not even have what they need, but you might know somebody who have what they need. And I hope this video has been passed across to you in a positive way, in as much as I'm not happy talking about these young lives that have deceased, but I think it's high time that I come out here and speak about how we could help new people who are just coming to the UK. Like I said, I'm Team Japa. As long as you can afford it. Nigeria is not where we want it today, but if you can afford to Japa, please do so with your full chest, and you don't owe anybody any explanation. Anyway, this is the end of my video. I hope this video reaches out to those of people who actually have things to give to people who are in need. And if you are in need, let me know in the comment section if there's anything you need, and I know I have it in my power. If I'm able to give, I'll gladly give it. Okay, so please reach out if you need help. Anyway guys, this is the end of my video. I hope I've made sense, and I hope this video touches every one of you out there. So if you're watched till now and you've not yet commented or subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the post notification, share, and leave as a comforting message for the lives that have been lost. And I hope to catch up with you in my next video. All right, bye.